What's up, guys? Tired, but I'm doing this mainly. If you're live, you're live. I am. Let me see if I can turn this off. I don't want anyone to join. But if you're gonna join, you can join. So PsychopathExposure was a YouTube channel that Yoa, my ex's ex, started, and in a lot of ways he helped me out with what was been going on in terms of the relationship after the discard. Now he's supposed to be NoContact. He's supposed to be the king of NoContact. He made a book and he has a community, and the basis of it all is no contact from your narcissist ex. Yet and still, he thinks I'm stalking and maliciously doing all kinds of stuff because she's telling him that. The fact remains, I know where she went for Valentine's night. It's simple. It's very simple, actually. She accidentally, I think she logged into the TV I let her borrow, and her Maps account kind of stayed on there. So yeah, if you go into map activity, it shows my map activity and hers since like November. So there's nothing stalker about that. I never got closure. But the fact that this gentleman is now using his platform to put down another fellow victim is like terrible. And the friends that I'm familiar with that she's I guess that she's lost even, they actually tell me that Kira or Jose, he has like so many names. It's Stalin and Jose and Kira. I'm TJ. Doesn't change. Sounds a little gimmicky and disingenuous when you're calling someone fake and you have 30 names, but it's not about that. Oh God, for the people who are just logging in, I'm making this video mainly to save it and post it to YouTube, to address a YouTube video where they're calling me the psychopath and the narcissist. So you're gonna hear a little bit about it, but I mean, proof? Typically, narcissists can't celebrate other people, especially their victims, right? I didn't get a birthday 3 years in a row. She got one. I don't know why you keep implying that I'm a narcissist. Let's use the second obvious one. When I got in late for work and they reprimanded me for it, I started crying because of the stress. But I also felt guilty because I told them I'm actually sad because I put you guys in a position where you have to reprimand me. I do and started in my dealership random acts of kindness. I did. I clean other people's work areas, and I give credit to someone else who didn't even do it, just so I can watch two people be happy. The person is saying thank you, and the person doesn't know why. It's just a good feeling to feel like someone's grateful. I take no credit for it. And it took me hours to clean some of those lifts. They weren't my bays. I did it just because it was a good feeling. It's not empathic. I mean, it's not narcissistic. And I put everyone before me. I mean, why am I even entertaining this? So the point is, you're now using your platform to then also say I'm on drugs? Still? That's like the most disrespectful thing you can do to someone who's in recovery. My clean date is December 5th. It'll make 3 years. I haven't picked up once. I'm tired, but that's not not something you throw around on your page and keep telling people that, oh, you're gonna have a coke binge and you're... It's not funny, man. There's nothing psycho about the situation. She did as designed. Discard. Left me with no answers. You mean just because I said I'm not gonna take it and I'm gonna put my foot down? Let's go, Jose. I'm just posting. I'm doing this so I can get a video on YouTube. So, I'm addressing someone. You see the difference between you and I? Remember when I told you I don't think we should stop to be so harsh to narcissists, because at the end of the day, it's not a decision, it's a disorder. Remember that? But you're employing all this hateful retaliation. I said I just want to expose her in hopes that it'll cause a collapse and make her face herself, and maybe it'll get her to see something different. But at the end of the day, I'm willing to help. You just keep discarding her and then using her. You've been doing this game for years with her. It's not... And when you got discarded, you did the discarding. And it's a true story, like you told me. You said you did not approve of her child. Right there, any woman should just run. But she stuck with it. Whereas me, I took Jaden in. But that was as good as my son. I mean, I talked to Alex all the time, and he was happy with the situation. I mean, oh, this is not a good look for you. We're subpoenaing you in court just because you have that page. But now, you listed every one of my charges. Almost in order. Like, it's not a coincidence. And in the state of Florida, by the way, a woman can file a restraining or a police report and say that their spouse or boyfriend hit them. What happens is you end up having a court date or a hearing set, or it's pending. You're not convicted yet. So the next thing you do is you look at my charges and you see possession of cocaine. Yes. Again. From like 7 years, I don't know how long ago, 8 years ago, 6 years ago. Yeah, I had a problem. You have charges too, brother. And your mom's thinks she's a detective. But since I'm an empath in that regard, I'm not going to stoop to your level, so it's fine. I'm not going to throw it out there. Dude, just let... I gave you closure. I did. You're the ex. You hit me up. You asked me. We had a conversation. I said, all right, you got X amount of time, and then you asked me what you want. I gave you closure, and you got to discard her again. Now your YouTube channel has the unicorns in the background with a heart. And you're confirming it's November. I mean... Dude. You literally just fed all into her stuff, and now you're really, like one of her friends said, you are the narcissist builder. Like, you're facilitating her behavior. For what? For what? Why are you doing that to her? Poor girl who's got narcissistic personality disorder. I didn't put our sex tapes online. I didn't embarrass her and smear her name by telling anything fake. I put actual text messages. It's not a smear campaign. I'm literally screenshot, post. That's it. That's not a smear campaign. I'm also not a psychopath, dude. How accusatory can you be? Like, And since you don't know what it's like to be an empath, I'll tell you, no, we don't have to always wish you the best. Right now, I'm trying to feel what you're feeling. And it's jealousy, admiration, envy, ego. Like, she said a lot of stuff that had to have crushed your ego. And the thing that confirmed it was, I confirmed it. It's true. I'm sorry that happened, and I always forgive. Always. Every time. That's not a psychopath trait. So I would stop throwing around DSM vernacular. I mean, you call me low-hanging fruit, but look at me, look at you. I can't get... No one believes you. Like, no one believes... When I show pictures of y'all two together, no one believes that. I wish you the best. I hope you aspire... continue aspiring to develop a physique that you can be proud of instead of just looking at mine and being jealous, I guess. There's no low-hanging fruit here, brother. The companies that you didn't build, that your parents or your dad gave you, also named Jose, that's something to be proud of, bro. Maintain it. Keep doing your thing. But don't go down this path. Like, you don't punish me for being persistent in finding the truth. It doesn't make any sense. Anybody, anyone is free to talk to me. I have nothing to hide. Also, something people at MPD or would never allow. They're avoidant. So, I'm an open book. You can come talk to me anywhere, anytime. Anybody. So, just wanted to get that out there. What up, D? Just addressing the nation. I'm tired as hell, but and I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, I had a drug problem. 3 years clean. It's the absolute wrong thing to do to keep calling someone a drug addict when they're already in recovery, deep in recovery. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but that's satanic stuff, bro. Chill out. Anyway, I don't agree with what you did. Don't like it at all. It's terrible. But genuinely speaking, I'm all ears, man. I know it through this experience. I know what it's like to be told to just let it go and move forward. Like, the emotions are on a switch. When no one stalked her. Yo, it's not really good at hiding things. That's all. But good job victim blaming. I hope people in the community see right through you. You didn't go NoContact either. And you're saying, how do you give so many numbers and why are you calling him? Why did I flood? It's an app. It's not that difficult to understand. You're playing stupid because you're pretty computer savvy. But see, that's the game. You're playing stupid. How do you get so many numbers? Really? You could Google any app. It's not that difficult. It doesn't make you a psychopath either. There was a reason behind it. And if you want to know what it was, I had to pose a credible threat to get my things back and to get closure on the truth, so I wouldn't be left, as you teach, cognitive dissonance and all that. So, but now you're changing it. Now, when you have that thought process now, because you got discarded, it's no longer, what is it? What are you saying it is now? Psychopathy? Low-hanging fruit. think about it, what I told you. All your gimmicks, I know that hurts you. I don't need them. We discussed why. So it's funny that you used the term dickless. But it's fine. We won't go down that route. I do remember how you felt about the whole condom thing. But, I don't know, man. Stop playing with just leave her, let her be, man. Or do something, possibly want to team up and do something that'll help her. Well, let's do it. Let's try and cause it together. But I want her to see a therapist. Anyway, I'm going to have to dress this up all nice. Just so he does. But right now, I just heard it and I was just like compelled. Guys, the truth's out there. And I've never hit a woman, ever. Just because someone accuses you of something, it does not mean you actually did it. There's a legal process. Just like, I got a restraining order on me. And the judge decided you can't put the law and the city's resources in front of your infidelity. She lost miserably. Stop encouraging her. So now the judge and the judicial system's siding with the women beaters, as you're saying? Stop. This is going to get bigger. It has to be. This is going to definitely get bigger. And it's not for any kind of narcissistic supply, bro. Stop. Not everyone's... You know this already. So, by the way, proof of no contact not being issued, guys. And I'll tell you exactly how. You can use an app and you can spoof. Right? So when I put her old phone number and texted and called you, the calls and the text went through. You didn't block her, Mr. No Contact. Second, I asked her to get rid of the unicorn because I was paying for her car note and her insurance and her school at the time, and I said it was disrespectful to put a gift that you, her ex, gave her. Wow. Super psycho, huh? It's insane. How could I do that as her boyfriend? That's nuts. And it ends up behind you in the YouTube video. How did that happen if there's no contact? You must be making it up. But don't worry, I have proof. So we're good. It's not a smear campaign, brother. And her IP address. She didn't use a VPN, I guess, when she went to your place on Valentine's Day. And she emailed me. It has a read receipt. It gives you the IP address. It's called open source intelligence. It's not illegal. Oof. Man, this low-hanging fruit seems to have outsmarted you. And don't make me take my shirt off. Oof, old man. Alright. Gimmick boy. So, as I work on my Shibari rope tying. Wasn't that your thing? Oh, man. That was everybody's. Catch her on a dating app, bro. She's on here frequently. Good night, everyone. Sorry you had to hear any of this if you did. But psychopath exposure is being disingenuous.